morning. So today I just want to chat briefly about immune system support and the relationship between meditation and a greater, stronger immune system. So there are two specific techniques that we have been practicing over the past few weeks. So pranayama, breath techniques, and more formal meditation techniques like visualization, mantra, body scan, etc. So those are the two main techniques that we have been practicing. So with pranayama practices, and prana, just as a reminder, prana is the life force within the breath. So most people think it's just the breath, but it's not. It's that mystical quality that enlivens the breath. So when we practice pranayama, we are coming into direct contact with that which is. I know that sounds kind of kooky. We are actively supporting a stronger neural network between the brain and the gut. And we now know that science is showing how important the gut-brain relationship is with the amount of neurons that are communicating between the brain and the gut. Very important. Also, with pranayama, we work to regulate the breath. We work on breath retention. So when we cultivate that skill of breath regulation and breath retention, it allows us to literally shift from the sympathetic nervous system, which is fight, flight, or freeze, and we can shift it to parasympathetic, which is rest and digest. So it's a pretty cool skill to have, that we don't have to feel anxious and stressed. We can actually make that shift on our own. And then the third aspect of pranayama practice is that it literally invigorates the respiratory channels. So through the sinuses and nasal passages, pranayama work, especially when we're doing navel pumping, helps to really clear the sinuses and nasal passages. So great during allergy season, and I get sinus issues because my kind of a hangover from my brain injury. So I practice these techniques daily, and I no longer have chronic sinus pain, or I haven't had a sinus infection in years, but that's because I continue to work on these, they're quite simple breath practices. So it's a really great, powerful way for us to boost the central nervous system, to boost the immune system. And it happens because when we allow for the body and mind to be still and be calm, it allows the body to do what it knows how to do, which is heal, which is always pointing towards homeostasis, balance. So our goals in meditation and pranayama and kriyas and asanas is to settle the mind, settle the body, so that our body can do what it knows how to do, and it can do that optimally so that what happens is that when we carry stress or anxiety or sadness, our body registers that physiologically. And then it makes it a little harder for the body to be taking care of other systems. So if it's trying to regulate hormones, trying to downplay stress hormones or regulate heartbeat, blood pressure, then we're not creating an optimal internal environment for the body to work on our behalf in the best way it can. So that's why we meditate. And really it allows us just to get out of our own way. We let the body do what it knows how to do. So we're going to do a couple of breath techniques. We will start with Nadi Shodhana. So today's we'll do it's probably the first version of Nadi Shodhana. So again, the active fingers are ring and thumb. The first two fingers rest on the third eye. And we will be just inhaling and exhaling through the right nostril to a count of 60. We'll inhale, exhale, settle, and then shift, inhale, exhale through the left nostril. With every exhalation, pump the belly. And you will find it has a lot more impact. The second breath awareness we'll do is full yogic breaths. I'll lead you through it. So here we go, and then we'll finish with a really nice soft mantra meditation. So if you are comfortable, you can allow the eyes to close. And just allow yourself to settle more deeply in your seat. Turning your awareness inwards. Allow the face to soften, the jaw to relax. Release any tension through the shoulders. And just allow the hands to rest on the lap. Have a nice relaxed soft belly. And a nice tall upright spine. Strong spine, open heart. So let's prepare for Nadi Shodhana. First two fingers at the third eye, and we'll begin inhaling and exhaling through the right nostril. Inhale. Exhale. Second side, in and out through the left, pumping vigorously, belly to spine. Inhale, release. Exhale, settle. Allow the hands to rest gently on the thighs and allow the breath to settle. Keep your awareness turned inwards. And just take a moment to sense the shift in the body after Nadi Shodhana. And for the deep yogic breaths, we'll follow the breath in its fullness. So we'll inhale deeply. Witness the belly expand gently, then the chest, the lungs, And as we finish the breath, we witness a slight rise in the clavicle. And then as we exhale, there's a drop, just a subtle drop in the clavicle. The chest cavity returns to normal. And the belly draws back to the spine gently. So at your own pacing, follow the breath in its fullness all the way from deep in the belly to the expansion of the lungs to the rise of the clavicle. And then follow the breath through the full exhalation. Witnessing the breath, belly, chest, clavicle, clavicle, chest, belly. Stay with your breath. Witness the breath. Noticing the sensations of the breath. Just a couple more rounds. And you can allow the breath to return to its normal pacing, whatever that is for you. And we will now do a mantra meditation. And today we will use the mantra Hum Sa. Hum Sa. And with each inhalation, silently repeating hum. And with each exhalation, silently repeating Sa. Hum Sa. Stay with the meditation, stay with the mantra. And if the mind wanders, which it will do, just bring it back to the present, bring it back to the breath, back to the mantra. That is the skill, coming back. See if you can feel the sensations of the mantra, the vibrational qualities. Feel the internal sound. Stay here. A few more moments. And you can release the mantra and just bring your awareness back to the chest cavity, back to the heart center. And witness the breath here with the gentle rise and fall through each breath. Nothing to manage, nothing to do. And when you feel ready, you can allow the eyes to open gently, slowly. Once again, inviting our space back into our awareness. It's always good to allow those few moments at the end of your meditation to allow for the digestion of the shift, the digestion of that energetic shift that you created. You know, we all grew up, I don't know if I told this one, but we all grew up being told you can't swim after eating because you'll drown. And while that wasn't true, the point is we do require, the body does require a moment or two for settling, for digestion. So just as it rings true for eating and taking our time in the way we eat and the routines around eating, that we aren't just rushing through our food, we have to develop that same, a greater awareness with how we approach our meditation and how we approach life in general, to make sure that we allow for some pause, give ourselves the gift of pause. So thank you, beautiful people, for being here. Be well. Namaste.